Yo, what's good? We grinding today. It's time for another video. Yes, I'm gonna keep them coming, man. I'm not trying to slack on this. We trying to push them shits out. So today I'm gonna be talking about whitelist. I gotta teach you guys what it means to be whitelisted. That means you got pre-sale access to mint before the public mint. Very powerful tool if you use it the right way. There's a right way to use it and there's a wrong way to use it. So you want to use it to your advantage. And I'm gonna be getting into that in this video and showing you guys how you can make money just by being whitelisted, the different ways to be whitelisted, and all that good stuff. So tune in and let's get into it. Alright, so check it out. I got whitelisted to this project. It's called the Bobaverse. I was able to mint 4. What I did is I minted 1, and I kind of did it against my usual technique, because what you would usually want to do is before you mint one of these NFTs on any kind of whitelist, you're going to check OpenSea activity. It gives you real-time access to see what they're selling for. And you would completely pass on the whitelist if you're seeing that you can't make a profit based on OpenSea activity. I did mint 1. I did. I'm not going to lie. I don't usually do that. But I said, you know what? Let me mint 1 because I was trying a new strategy. I figured if I would have had the first move's advantage, it would have probably worked out well for me. So what I was thinking is, let me mint 1 fast, put it up, go a little bit less than the floor. The floor was 0.2. To mint these was 0.08. So I said, let me come clean with like a 0.19. And if it sells, I'll come back and I'll get 2 more. And maybe I could do the same thing over and over. You know what I mean? That rinse and repeat thing. So what happened? Let me go over to OpenSea and show you. This is the sales page. It is pretty pathetic. But you know what? It could pick up. If it picks up, it picks up. Only 4 have been sold. and the mint came out an hour and 45 minutes ago, so that's not really good. Plus, on top of that, in the Discord, everybody's talking the floor. That does not help attract people that are waiting for the public sale and seeing the volume is so low. So they're pretty much screwed unless something happens. I don't know, but whatever. If I got to take an L, I'll probably just try to recoup my losses, because a couple of people sold at like 0.13. 0.12, and at that point you're breaking even. I don't mind breaking even and just getting out. You know what I mean? The art is cool, but listen, I don't really have no love or emotional attachment to any of the NFTs. I'm just here to make money. Very rarely am I going to get emotionally attached. I'll show you in a couple of minutes maybe a greater example of that. So for this, I minted 1. Am I going to mint the other 3? Nah, unless I see some good volume coming up and I sell that one. But if not, I'm out. And that's how you want to play it. I should have not minted any of them. I should have just went to OpenSea, checked what was going on, see people are listing it at the floor is 0.13, and they can't even make a sale at that point. So I would have passed on this. You know what I mean? A successful way to play it, a successful move would have been if I would have seen they were selling and there was volume at 0.2. Then I would have said, all right, let me get in, cop it for 0.08. 0.085 plus gas. It came out to maybe like 0.09. Gas was optimized, so it was cheap, and just immediately sell it. And then I would have had 4, and I would have just did the same thing. Got in, got all 4, made probably like 0.4 Ethereum profit. That's what you want to do strategically when you get on any of these whitelists, and that's how you play it. But if you mint and you really love the project, then that's fine, because once again, you know you're guaranteed an allocation when you're whitelisted. You're getting pre-sale access. So yeah, I think I'm taking an L on this one, but I won't take any more L's and just learn from my mistakes. You really want to wait it out and see what they're going for on OpenSea and see what the volume is looking like before you make a conscientious decision on using your whitelist spot. And every whitelist is different. Sometimes they're going to do like a 1-day whitelist where the public mint is 1 day later. This particular one is 3 days, and I think that probably came back to bite them in the ass. That mixed with the fact that the mint price was 0.085 Ethereum. You know, Ethereum is like 3,200 right now, so people are not trying to pay these high mint prices. They would have been probably doing better if they would have had a 0.05 mint price. You know what I mean? And the 3 days thing, people don't want to wait 3 days for the public sale. What people are going to do that have whitelist, they're going to just wait it out the 3 days. So I don't think that was real strategic. Sometimes you have these projects that only let the pre-sale be for an hour before the public, and those create a sense of urgency. And when you create a sense of urgency, you create FOMO around it. So you know that works in that fashion. That's all for that. Let me briefly tell you guys how you can get whitelist access, because you're probably hearing this term for the first time, a lot of you, and you want to know how could you even get whitelist access. For me, I have a couple of good, solid projects that, you know, I'm just winning whitelist through them. A good, solid project is going to get a lot of whitelist opportunities for its holders, and if you're lucky, you're going to get it. I don't get it often, but, you know, sometimes I get it. So I was fortunate to get whitelist access for this, and I I caught a good vibe about it because some of the whitelists that I've gotten from that project have been successful. So I said, hey, it's worth a shot. All right. But another way you can get whitelist is grinding. So you're going to have to be in this Discord all day, get into a certain level. I don't like doing that. It's too time consuming for me. Another way, you might have to just send invites and stuff like that. I don't like doing that. It's a pain in the ass. I hate when people send me invites. Sometimes you could just win an art contest, a meme contest. Another way, you just got to be active in the Discord, and you got to be candid. They got to see that there's activity and you're not just spamming. So there's a whole bunch of different ways. They get creative. Sometimes you just are one of the first people in the Discord and they give it to you that way. Sometimes you just click an emoji. Sometimes there's a Google Doc form and you just got to be one of the top 50. There's many different ways. That's the illustration I'm trying to paint for you guys. But whatever, that's how it worked out in this situation. Another whitelist I got that I was pretty successful with is Angry Ape Army, the evolution set. I minted it for 0.2 Ethereum. The floor right now is 0.5, and it danced up to like 0.7. I could have sold, but I really like this project, and I got a pretty dope one, so I'm gonna hold. I don't think I'm gonna sell unless the floor price goes to an astronomical price that I can hit a home run. Sometimes I try to do that. Sometimes I'll list for extra high, and you never know. Someone actually got a 20 Ethereum sale, and the reveal just happened at 12 o'clock. So 20 Ethereum sale, that's over $60,000 by today's standards. And it's crazy because they brought that one for about $1,500. I minted mine for 0.2. I was going to try to sell it for 5 Ethereum. But I knew going into this that it was worth getting into the whitelist because I minted for 0.2 and they were selling on the secondary for like 0.6 Ethereum. So this kind of goes in contrast with the first project that I had showed you because I was more secure going into this one. I knew ahead of time that there was value at least a 2x, and that's why I pulled the trigger. I actually got a nice one. Let me show you guys real quick. I'm really proud of this. Look at this one. You're not going to tell me that man ain't dope right there. When I saw it loading and I saw the color contrast, I'm like, yo, this got to be one of the rarer ones. I scrolled down to the properties. There's a lot of traits in this project. So, when you see the 0.17, anything less than 1%, it kind of gets you gassed. Because you're like, oh, shit, I got a real one. I don't know. They're still loading. Let me see. Let me go back. This should have been at 50% right here. This property. Man, what's going on? Hold up. Let's go back. This should have been at 50% right here where it says team because it's 50% nano apes and 50% virus. This is a dope project. Let me tell you something. The founder confirmed yesterday they have a partnership with Vans, and he had a picture of the founder of Vans' son holding up a poster that said Angry Apes Army. So I know good things are coming for this project, which is why I would never sell unless I could hit a home run with it. All right? Anyway, point of the video is you got to do your due diligence when you get a whitelist spot. Getting a whitelist spot means you just won half the battle. What you really want to do is you want to make sure that you're scouting OpenSea and making sure that you can make profit before you mint. And then hopefully you have not too much of a time constraint that you can't think. We want to be able to make full, well thought out decisions here. All right. So whenever you got any kind of a whitelist opportunity, check to see what's going on with OpenSea activity. Make sure there's value at price point that you feel comfortable with, and get in and get out. And that's it, man. Listen, always trying to be guaranteed to make money, always trying to take the most conservative, short shot approach, and that's what we're going to do. And that's pretty much it, man. I don't really got no more to say. I had to just educate you guys real quick, kick some gems on you. Listen, I need you guys to subscribe. I'm not going to say smash that like button. I'm not going to say all the same jargon that you hear from every YouTuber. Do it, because I'm bringing content to you guys. I'm dropping gems, and I'm doing the right thing. So please make it happen. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, get in the comments. I respond. I'm here for you guys. I'm here to help you guys. I'm not going to bullshit you guys or none of that kind of stuff. No rhetoric is coming from me. Let me give a quick update on a couple of things, though, that before I forget. I made a video about Fishy Fam. People FOMOing in at 0.6. The floor for Fishy Fam right now, let's check it out. 0.165, and they came out like 2 weeks ago. People were not happy with the way the contract came out. There was an exploit. Someone was able to pick up a lot of these. I think people were able to pick up when they were doing the whitelist. So on pre-sale, people were able to get in there that was not supposed to. And then there's an arrogance to the founder that people didn't like. And they were trying to promise people another collection. You can't oversaturate collections too fast. This floor got to maintain a certain level before you're going to do that. So that was that. I feel bad for everybody that FOMO'd in, but let this be a lesson. When we did the video, it was like 0.6, 0.5, and now it's 0.165 2 weeks later. Let's go to another update. The beings, I put it the wrong way. OpenSea, that's how you do, you don't recognize. The beings absolutely tanked 0.056 Ethereum. This was a dud, and I told you guys that. Negative press, something bad happens that comes out in an NFT project, that's it. Finito. It's done. They're not making a comeback. All right? Something else, book games. I know I gave that video to you guys a little bit late. I got into my book games at like 0.18 Ethereum, and that was not that long ago. That was a couple of days ago. Look at the floor. And it was like creeping up on 0.24 the other day. I think it was yesterday. Someone just probably dumped a whole bunch at floor price, and that's why it's 0.22, let's just say. And that's a good time to get in. I highly suggest that you guys get in. You want to get as many of these as possible, all right? Just a quick little update. I don't want to go too crazy because you know what? I want to make sure that I'm putting my money where my mouth is, and I got to backtrack sometimes and show you guys that I'm not bullshitting you. The stuff I say actually comes to fruition. I made a video talking about legend maps. Adu Suwan, influential guy on YouTube, he pumped them because another project called Generative Dungeon came out with a high-ass floor. He said, yo, you guys are sleeping on this project. So I brought one at 0.12 Ethereum. It pumped all the way up to 0.3. Guess what I did? I sold. Now I could buy 2 more when it goes back down to 0.12. Even though it's holding right now at 0.16, there's not another catalyst that's going to come out for a while. So you see, I used my strategy effectively, and it worked. Defenders of Doge with another project I spoke about. Right now it's a little stagnant, but they've been releasing some news for the gameplay, and when that comes out, you're going to see that shit go up. Rocket ship. It's going to happen. So that's why I'm saying, guys, just to give you guys an update, the stuff that I tell you is real, and I have the proof to back it up. You can go back. You guys got receipts. Go back on my other videos and check out what I'm talking about. That's all I got for you guys today. I'm done dropping the knowledge. Thank you, guys.